Hello everyone, I am Ramya. Today I am going to present you a project on banking management system under the guidance of Professor Kaiki Ziong. The team members of my project are Varun Gajula and Ramya Valusa. The contents of the project are abstract, scope, design, coding, output, etc. This project is mainly developed for the account division of the banking sector to provide better interface of the entire banking transactions. The system is aimed to give a better outlook to the user interfaces and to implement all the banking transactions like creating a new account. If a customer needs to create a new account, he should provide the employer with his full name, address, phone number, social security, etc. If the customer needs to deposit or withdraw the amount from the bank, he needs to provide his social security number as well as the amount which he needs to deposit or withdraw to the employer. If he needs to view this account, the employer should be given the social security number to view. The scope of the project is to this project is to develop to make the work of the bank employer much easier in the process of maintaining the records of the customer. This helps the customer to provide easy withdrawal or deposit and makes the process user friendly to the employer. This can provide best security ever and provides good accuracy as well as reduces the time taken for the customer to complete his transaction. In the use case diagram, we do have a client, that is the customer, and the bank. The customer can create a new account, that is login, or withdraw the cash from the bank, deposit the cash from the bank to the bank, as well as get the account balance from the bank. Whereas the bank itself has the list of all the available accounts with it. With it. Class is a collection of data members and related methods. Here we can see that there are three classes, that is the account class, checking account, and savings account. The account class is the base class, whereas the checking and savings account are the derived classes. In the account class, the type of account number, customer full name, customer address are the data members, whereas create account, deposit money, withdraw money are the member functions. The same way with the checking account as well as the savings account. The very important concept in object-oriented design is inheritance, where inheritance refers to the ability of one class to inherit the identical functionality of another class and then draw new functionality of its own. In our project, inheritance is implemented using three classes where the base class account is being inherited in both checking as well as savings accounts. All the data members and member functions can be reused in derived classes to insert, retrieve, and maintain the information of the customers. The coding part involves the inheritance concept where the checking account is being inherited from the account class. Here are some screenshots. This is the main screen. Creating new account, sample deposit, view account. Now I'm going to show you the implementation part of the project. Here is the main screen where you can see the create new account, deposit account, withdraw account, and view account and erase account. If the customer comes to the bank and if he wants to create a new account, the employer should ask him whether he wants to go for a checking account or a savings account. If the customer asks the employer for the checking account, the customer should provide the employer with his social security, his full name, address, city, state, zip code, phone number, and 4-digit PIN. The initial deposit amount where the customer needs to deposit into his account should be given to the employer, that is, say initially about $500. Now if the customer wants to view his account, the employer should ask him for his social security. This is the entire information of the customer. If the customer needs to deposit some amount into his account, the employer should ask his social security. Then the customer should provide the employer the amount he needs to deposit, say about $200. Now the customer is having about 500 plus 200, that is $700 in his account. Let's view his account. The employer should again ask his social security. Here comes the $700. Now if the customer needs to withdraw some amount, the employer should ask his social security as well as the amount which he needs to withdraw, say about 200. Now again he needs to have about $500 in his account. This is the $500. If the customer needs to erase his account, then we need to go for the employer should ask again for his social security. Here shows the record has been successfully erased. If we go for view the account, then there are no active accounts. In this way, the customer can create, withdraw, say, deposit his accounts into the bank. Conclusion. This project is to nurture the needs of the user in the banking sector by embedding all the tasks of transactions taking place in the bank. Thus, the bank management system is developed and executed successfully. The references of the project are like mentioned in the slide. Thank you so much. Thanks for the. Can you please do rate for this project? Thank you so much.